my dear friends. This is your school counselor Paramjeet Kaur. And today we will talk about COVID again, the second wave. As all of us know that this coronavirus has come back again. It is always an enemy for us. In March 2020, it crept up on us without fair warning, and in March 2021, just when we thought we had got the better of virus, dropped our masks, shunned social distancing, opened up offices, schools, wedding venues, hotels, gym, cinema halls, and even swimming pools. And what we have seen that we are stuck again, rudely reminding us that coronavirus has not gone anywhere. COVID spread has always been an exponential, starting as a trickle and turning into a torrent. And it is something the rest of country forgot. It's a simple math. If one person infects another, you have one new case in a day. But when you have two people infecting two more, you get two new cases, then four, then eight, and so on. So this is reproduction number, or what we call as R value. So it is very well seen that if we want cases to fall, the R value, that is reproduction number, should be below 1. So do you know that what is the reason behind this second wave? A combination of new strain, vaccine hesitancy, and COVID denial among people at large has led to a potent surge of cases in India. But though the vaccination drive is going on in full swing, it will take time for everyone to be vaccinated. Even people who have been vaccinated need to follow COVID safety precautions to stay safe. Now, today we'll talk about the ways to boost our immunity. The number of cases are increasing tremendously with each passing day, which makes taking care of our immunity of utmost importance. Staying at home, not stepping out until urgent, and keeping our immunity up and tight is our best bet to save ourselves. A better immunity will not only prevent a person from getting the virus, but it will also make us stronger to fight this virus. There are various ways a person can boost its immunity. The first important point is one has to maintain the personal hygiene. Wash your hands frequently, at least for 20 seconds with soap and water. Practice social distancing. Use homemade masks whenever you go out. Spend quality time with your family. Get enough sleep. That is very important. If you are not sleeping enough, it can take a toll on your immunity. When you sleep at night, the body turns on some pretty serious activations that help kill pathogens. Sleep is when our body repairs the cells, especially the brain cells. And say no to the screen at least 2 hours before you sleep, and avoid having any caffeinated drinks to get uninterrupted sleep. Dedicate your 10 minutes of the day to practice mindfulness, which is very important, because some amount of stress is good for health, but too much stress can create troubles for our body. So practicing mindfulness reduces the number and activity of some of our important immune cells like T cells, natural cells. So do any stress lowering activity for 10 minutes every day if you cannot meditate. If you meditate, that is also very important for you. Add antioxidants to your diet. One of the easiest thing you can do to boost your immunity. Fill your plate with colorful food. Colorful foods are rich in antioxidants like vitamin C, D, E and A, along with zinc and selenium. Antioxidants neutralizes free radicals damage in our body and cool down inflammation along with repairing the damaged cells and DNA. The more bright and the diverse your diet is, the better it is. Use spices. Regular use of spices like haldi, jeera, dhania, lasun in your cooking also boost immunity. Move, move, and move. Exercises plays an important role in keeping your immunity strong. Exercises puts our body under short-term stress called eustress, that is a positive stress, which makes us stronger and more resilient in the long term. Even in the short term, exercises can make our immune cells better. Aerobic activities like running, swimming, high intensity exercises, weightlifting have also benefit for our immune system. Manage your stress well. Relieve your stress. That is a key point to immune yourself. Like yoga, meditation, dance, listening to the soothing music. Yoga is also important. You can practice different yogasana part of and add in your part of routine. Do pranayam and meditation for at least 30 minutes every day. Add fiber to your diet. The headquarter of our immune system is in our gut, and our gut bacteria loves fiber. When we eat fiber, it encourages more diversity in our gut flora, which has been linked to stronger and more balanced immune system. When we don't get enough fiber, our body's ability to fend off infection decreases. Stay yourself hydrated. You should drink adequate lukewarm water throughout the day to keep yourself hydrated. And in the end, I would like to say that stay inside. Start the day with hope. Thank God for another day. Ask your friends how they are. You are more precious than your work. Stay at home. Innovate while at home. Never panic about the situation. Spend time with your family. Initiate giving towards poor. Don't forward fake messages. Encourage someone every day. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.